with my highly evolved brain and my never-ending quest in order to fully understand the innermost workings of the female mind, I have failed again. Apparently this old country boy right here ain't real good at picking up on this thing called a facial cue that tells you exactly, it kind of keeps you on topic of what you're really talking about on the conversation. That way one gal ain't talking about Chevy, the other one talking about Dodge. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of cues you in on what their intentions are. Well, apparently I ain't got the fucking bone or the organ or the doobla and got in my damn brain that gives me that facial cue and what it means. Cause let me tell y'all a little story about what just happened to me and Trip. Trip's right there. So we on the way to deer camp right now. Well, on the way up to deer camp, I got to stop by Walmart. I got to go in there. I got to change my camera batteries, my deer camera batteries. So I go up in there and I get me 3 of them big old packs of AA and AAA batteries. Innocent enough. Well, you can't go in Walmart without taking a little stroll through the hunting section. So we going through there, and I happen to notice that Walmart's having a sale on Primo's game calls, mainly the one that I use. So I just grabbed me 2 or 3 of them right there and threw them up in the buggy. Well, right as I had made the left-hand turn back onto the Walmart interstate headed toward the cash registers, I had remembered that Miss Farmer, who lives right next door to our deer camp up there, likes to bake us cakes. And she had told me last week that if I would bring the stuff, that she would make us a strawberry shortcake this weekend. Well, you ain't got to hit this country boy in the face with a wet mop to say that the cake is good. Ain't nothing better than strawberry shortcake except red velvet and German chocolate, and I'm too damn fluffy to be picky. So roll tide, here we go. So I go beep-bopping my little plump ass right on over there to the grocery section. But on the way I had called her and she said, well, she had already got the cake mix. Just pick up some strawberries and some whipped cream. So here I go, right back to the cold section. Got me some big old tubs of whipped cream and went up there and bought the best looking things of strawberries that they had. Sounds innocent enough still. Well, I'm so damn happy that I'm getting cake and I done got a deal on some buck calls that I just head right to the register because it's time to head north and get to the deer camp. I get up there and I found me one of them little cash registers. Wasn't nobody at, so I slid up in that thing like Bo Duke. Started throwing my batteries up on the little belt. Started throwing my damn buck calls up on there. You know, you didn't want to mix your hunting stuff with your eating stuff, so you just put it in 2 separate piles. Now, there's a good-looking girl behind this cash register right now looking at me. And she looks at me, and she looks back down at my stuff, and she looks at me, and she looks right back down at my stuff. She's got this shit-eating grin on her face. I don't know what for. Keep in mind, I'm not good at facial cues. And she looks at me in kind of like a flirty way. And I said, well, maybe, over the last 2 months, I've been noticed like 3 times that people have watched these dumbass videos that I do. Maybe she's noticing me, and I ought to say something. So I said, babe, is there something I can help you with? She goes, you finna go have some fun, ain't you? Well, I'm a guy, and my brain don't work good. So I said, hell yeah, I'm finna go have some fun. I'm finna go to deer camp with my buddies. She goes, what? I said, yeah, we headed to the deer camp right now. Me and the Triple B boys, we finna go. I'm going, my buddy Fry's going, Colby's on his way, Possum will be there. I don't know where Mason's at, but some bitch always ends up there somehow. Anyway, and she's got this ghostly look on her face. She's like, well, what, y'all's women going? I said, no, they ain't going. We kind of doing a work weekend, hanging stands. We just gonna kind of have a guys weekend this weekend. So she looks back at my belt of all my items, and she looks back at me. She looks back at the belt of items, and she looks back at me. She goes, so there ain't not one woman going. I said, no, ma'am. Not this time. Maybe next time. And she just looks down and starts bringing up items. Well, I did not know if I did something to offend this poor little girl. Because I'm telling you, I'd say she was good looking. I don't like pissing off ugly women, but I damn sure don't like pissing off the pretty ones. And the only way I was kicking this one out of bed is if she wanted to fuck on the floor. I asked her, I said, baby, I say something wrong? She goes, no, I just wasn't expecting that. I said, expecting what, darling? Well, she grabbed a handful of batteries and one of my butt calls and held them up. I said, yeah. And she set them 2 down and she grabbed a thing of strawberries and a thing of whipped cream and held that up. I said, yep, yes, all them's mine, yes, ma'am. And her eyes are big at me looking like, I'm like, ma'am, you're going to have to explain this in pure damn English because I really ain't got no clue what you're trying to insinuate right now. And she goes, y'all finna go have an orgy, ain't you? She whispered it. And my fucking eyes got about as big around as cue balls. I said, an orgy? What do you mean we finna have an orgy? She goes, well, you got the vibrators and the batteries and the whipped cream and the strawberries and you ain't no girls going. I said, ma'am, you have got to, whoa, hold up, flag on the play. Hell no. I said, ma'am, them ain't dildos. Do y'all sell dildos? I don't know. They make vibrators. Do y'all sell that shit in Walmart? I thought this was a Christian store that sold beer for the good people. She goes, yeah, we sell them. I said, baby, these are butt calls. These are deer calls, and them batteries are for my cameras. And I'm bringing these strawberries and whipped cream because little Miss Farmer up there is going to bake us a cake tomorrow. And her face turned so red. I've never seen anything this red other than a damn lit up stop sign with a Q beam. So I'm embarrassed for her. She's embarrassed for her. And now I got to walk out of this damn store after everybody's done seen this damn thing and heard me say, you say I'm buying dildos in the middle of Walmart, as if there ain't enough awkward people in that bastard already. I've really got to start being able to pick up on facial cues. That way I can annul these types of situations before they progress. This shit can only happen to me. What do you think, Trup? Good talk, buddy. Shit.